Hello everyone, welcome back to Power BI 0 to Hero playlist. My name is Sandeep Raturi and in this video I will talk about one of the most important topic in Power BI, workspace roles in Power BI. This is a very important topic from an interview point of view as well. For this, I will refer to the Microsoft documentation and demonstrate the practical implementation in the Power BI service. So let's get started. There are four types of workspace roles in Power BI: admin, member, contributor, and viewer. Let me show you the same thing in Power BI service. So here you can see I am in the Power BI service, and in left side, if you click on workspace, select any workspace, click on three dot, go to the workspace axis and click on add people or group, and here you can see the types of workspace roles in the Power BI service. So we have four types of workspace roles: admin, member, contributor, and viewer. And the points to remember here depends on your permissions or access rights. You will see the different options. I have admin level of access rights, which is why I can see everything. Now let's start from admin workspace roles. Here you can see the capabilities of admin workspace roles: update and delete the workspace, add or remove any users in a workspace roles. So go to the workspace. On the left side, click on workspace and select the workspace. Click on three dot, go to the workspace setting, and from here you can modify the workspace settings. So for an example, let's suppose you want to change the workspace name. So from here you can change the workspace name like this, and if you want to upgrade the license for the workspace, so click on license info, and from here click on edit button, and from here you can choose the different license. And if you want to implement the version controlling in the workspace, so from here you can manage the version controlling, or you can implement the Git integration with the workspace. So as an admin you can use all these workspace settings. Now go to the general, and if you will scroll down, so from here you can remove the workspace. So as an admin workspace roles, you can perform everything as you can see here. But here I will discuss with you some important points for the admin workspace roles. So next point is allow contributor to update the app for the workspace, add members or others with lower permissions, publish, unpublish and change permissions for an app, and update an app. Let me show you the same in the workspace. So go to the workspace, again select the workspace, go to the workspace access, and from here you can see I have admin level of access rights. If you want to add, remove and want to provide the workspace roles to the users, so click on add people or group button, and from here you can search the user by their name, and also you can provide the AD group name, select the user. From this drop down you can select the workspace roles. So let's suppose I want to provide contributor role to the test user, so select the contributor and click on add. After that click on back button, and here you can see user has been added successfully with contributor role. In same way, if you want to change the workspace roles to the users, so click on drop down and you can select another roles. So this time I am selecting member. And if you want to remove the user from the workspace, so again click on drop down and click on remove. So now you can see here user has been removed from the workspace. As an admin you can update the app, so click on update app. From here you can change the app information, you can upload the logo, you can change the theme color for the app. Also you can manage the user permission from here. If you want to add any new user, search the user by their name or mail ID, and after that you can click on update app. If you want to add any new report or dashboard in the existing app, so click on content. From here click on add content. It will show you the all report and dashboards under that workspace. So from here you can select the report which you want to add in app and click on add. After that go to the audience, and from here unhide the report, and here you can add the users to whom you want to provide the app access, and after that click on advanced, and if you want to share the data set in this app audience, so just check this, and after that click on update app. If you want to remove the existing report from the app, so just go to the content, and from here click on three dot, and from here you can delete the report or dashboard and update the app. Next point we have feature apps on colleague home, feature dashboard and reports on colleague home, publish, create, edit and delete content such as report in the workspace, create a report in another workspace based on a semantic model in this workspace, and copy a report. So now go to the workspace, and here you can see three dot, and from here you can use the feature this app on home option, and also you can unpublish the app. So click on feature this app on the home, and now go to the home tab, and here you can see the app as in featured. Next was how you can feature the dashboard and report in the home page. So go to the workspace, and let's suppose I want to feature this report as in home page. So click on three dot of the report. From here go to the setting, and if you scroll down, so here you can see the option feature on home. Check this and click on save. Now go to the home tab, and here you can see the featured report. Now I will show you how you can create, update and delete the report from the workspace. So go to the workspace. So let's suppose I want to modify existing report. So open the report. Here you can see the edit button. So click on edit button, and from here you can create the visualization, and after that you can save your changes. So you can see here report has been saved successfully, and from here you can also delete the report. So let's suppose I want to delete the incremental refresh report. So click on three dot, and here you can see the delete option. So in this way you can delete the report. Now I will tell you how you can create a report or dashboard. So click on new item, and here you can see the various options: dashboard, paginated report, real-time dashboard, or report. If you want to create a report, so select the report, and from here you can select the source. And if you want to create a report with existing published semantic model, so select this one, and here you can see the list of the semantic model. From here you can select any semantic model. Doesn't matter that semantic model is published on your workspace or not. So this time I'm using HR analysis semantic model. Select this, and from here I will select create a blank report. So now you can see the data set of the HR analytics, and from here you can add any visual, and you can use HR analytics data set columns. So you can see here, and after that click on save, and here you can choose the workspace where you want to publish your report, and after that provide the report name and click on save. So now go to the L&D workspace, and if you scroll down you can see the report, and if you notice here I create a report with another workspace semantic model. I hope you got some clarity on this point. Create a report in another workspace based on a semantic model in this workspace. So now we have copy a report. So go to the workspace, and let's suppose I want to copy this report. So click here, and from here you can click save a copy, and now provide the report name demo2 and click on save. So now you can see here copy has been created for the demo directory file. Next important point is schedule data refresh via the on-premises gateway, modify gateway connection settings, and create subscription to reports. Go to the workspace, open any report, and here you can see the subscribe option. Click on create a subscription, provide the subscription name here. Here you can provide the user mail ID, and here you can set the schedule date and time. Click on more option. Here you can provide the mail subject, provide the message description, and here you can select the report page, which page data you want to send as a subscription, and after that click on save. Next I will tell you how you can manage the gateway connection. So click on setting icon, And if you scroll down here, you can see the manage connection and gateways. So from here, you can manage the gateway connections. Now I will tell you how you can set up the schedule refresh for the semantic model. So click on three dot of the semantic model for the any report and click on settings. If you will scroll down, here you can see the refresh option. So right now this refresh option has been disabled for me. Reason behind, for this semantic model, I did not configure gateway connection properly. So as you can see the error, not configured correctly. Once you configure gateway connection properly, this refresh option automatically will enable for you. From here you can select the refresh frequency and you can select the time and enter the user's mail ID if report has failed. So users will get the mail and click on apply. That's all about the admin workspace rules. Here I explained all the important points related to the admin workspace rules. Apart from that, you can do many other things with this rule. Now let's move on the member roles. Here you can see that this is another user David and he doesn't have any workspace access rights. So I will provide him member workspace access rule. So for that, I will log in into my admin account, go to the workspace, select the workspace, click on three dot, click on workspace access, and here you can see I have admin level of access rights. Now I will add David here. So click on add people or group button. Here search the David by their name or mail ID, and from here I will provide the member workspace access rights and click on add. Now go to the user account and just refresh the page. Go to the workspace. So now he can access the workspace with member access roles. Now go to the Microsoft documentation, and if you see here, these are the capability of the member: add members or others with lower permissions. So go to the workspace and select the workspace, click on three dot, go to the workspace access, and if you notice here, David has member access rights, and right now I am logged in with David account, as you can see here, and from here David can add the members. So let's suppose here I am adding test user, click on drop down, and if you notice here, there is no admin workspace role option. If you go to the document, so if you notice here, member only can add the members or others with lower permissions, not admin level of workspace access rights. So go to the workspace, and from here you can select the lower level of access rights. Now go to the document, and here you can see publish, unpublish and change permissions for an app, update an app, share items in app including semantic models. So go to the workspace, and here you can see the update app options. Same thing I showed you in admin level of workspace access rights. So click on update. So from here you can change the app information, and also you can manage the access rights of the user from here. Go to the content. From here you can add content and remove the reports from the app, and go to the audience. So from here you can show and hide the app, and from here you can add the users and click on update app. Now go to the document. Here you can feature apps on colleague homes, manage semantic model permissions, features dashboard and reports on colleague home, publish, create, edit and delete content such as report in the workspace, create a report in another workspace based on semantic model in the workspace, and copy a report. You can set the schedule data refresh via the on-premises gateway, modify gateway connection string, and also you can create a subscription same like admin which I showed you earlier, and you can subscribe others to the report. Go to the workspace, and from here click on three dots so you can see the stop featuring this app, because this app is already featured in home page. And from here you can also unpublish the app, and you can manage the access from here. You can see here, and click on three dot of any semantic model, click on settings. So from here you can manage the refresh, as I showed you earlier, because I don't have gateway configured for the semantic model, so that's the reason it is disabled for me. And also if you will open any report, so for an example test report, so here you can see the subscribe option, click on create subscription, and from here you can set up the subscription for the report. And also you can modify the report, so click on edit button. From here you can change the report, you can add visuals, and click on save button. And also you can create new report, so just click on new item. From here you can choose any option. So let's suppose you want to create a report, select the report. Same thing I showed you earlier in the admin workspace roles. So from here you can pick up any published semantic model. So based on that semantic model you can create the report. So this time I am selecting test, click on create a blank report, and here you can see the data set. Select any visual, and from here you can use the dataset columns in the visual, and after that click on save, and here you can provide the report name test2 and click on save. So as you can see here, report has been saved successfully. So these are the same features which I showed you earlier in the admin workspace roles. And if you notice here, members support all features of the admin apart from these three: update and delete the workspace, add or remove any users in a workspace role, allow contributor to update the app for the workspace. So let's check this. So go to the workspace, click on three dot of the workspace, go to the workspace setting, and here if you will scroll down, so here you can see there is no remove workspace option is available for the member workspace role. And if I check the same for the admin, so go to the admin account, go to the workspace, click on three dots, go to the workspace setting, and here you can see the remove this workspace option, but this option is not available for the member workspace role. Second was add or remove any users in a workspace role. So go to the workspace, click on three dot of the workspace, go to the workspace access, and if you notice here for the member workspace role you cannot remove any users because this drop down has been disabled. And third option was allow contributor to update the app for the workspace. So member cannot allow the contributor to update the app for the workspace. So I hope you got some clarity what you can do with member workspace roles. So if you notice here, there is no much difference between admin and member workspace roles apart from these three. And also if you scroll down in bottom, so as a member you can receive subscription created by others, but with admin you cannot. Now let's talk about contributor workspace access role capabilities. So first I will change the user workspace access role from member to contributor from my admin account. So as you can see here, I changed the user workspace access role from member to contributor. So as you can see here, now I will check the same in the user account. So just refresh the page once. So go to the workspace, click on three dot, and if you notice here, workspace access option is not available for the user who has contributor workspace access role. And if you go to the document, so if you notice here, contributor cannot update and delete the workspace, add or remove any user in a workspace role, allow contributor to update the app for the workspace, add member or other with lower permission, publish, unpublish, and change permission for an app. That's the reason here workspace access option is not available for the contributor. And if you click on three dot, also if you notice here, there is no unpublished app and featured app on the home option is also not available for the contributor. He can only update an app if you notice here, if allowed. So go to the workspace, click on update app. So from here, he can update the app. So you can see here, app successfully has been published. But he cannot publish, unpublish and change permission for an app. And also he cannot add member other with lower permissions because there is no workspace access option available. He can only set the feature dashboard and reports on colleagues home, publish, create, edit and delete content such as report in the workspace, create a report in another workspace based on a semantic model in the workspace, and copy a report. Let's check these features with contributor workspace access role. So first go to the workspace, open the workspace, and if you notice here, I want to set this test report as in feature on the home page. So click on three dot of the report, go to the settings, scroll down, and here you can see feature on home page option is available. Select this and click on save. So now go to the home page and here you can see the test report. Next we will modify the existing report. So from here open any test report and you can see the edit option is there. So from here you can modify the report and click on save button. Also you can create the new report with contributor workspace access right. Click on new item. You can select any options and from here you can also select any data source and also you can choose existing semantic model and click on create a blank report, and after that you can create visualizations as I showed you earlier. Now go to the document, same, copy a report, schedule data refresh via the on premises gateway, modify gateway connection settings. Also you can create a subscription. So these features are same as admin and members. So I hope you got some clarity on contributor workspace roles. Now let's talk about capabilities of viewer workspace roles. So here you can see that with viewer workspace access role, you can only access these four features. View and interact with an item means you can only view the report data, dashboard data or app data. You can read data that's stored in workspace data flow. You can create a subscription to the report and you can receive subscription created by others. Apart from these four features, you cannot access other features with viewer workspace role. Let me show you the viewer workspace access role in the workspace. So first I will change the existing user workspace access role from member to viewer as you can see here. Now we will check the same in the user account. So you can see here right now I am in user account. Go to the workspace and again you can see here there is no workspace access option. That means with viewer workspace access role you cannot add members or others with lower permissions. You cannot add or remove any users in a workspace role. Now let's check this feature, update and delete the workspace. So go to the workspace setting. If you scroll down, so you can see here there is no remove workspace option available for the viewer. Apart from that, with viewer you cannot create, publish, create, edit and delete content such as reports in the workspace. Let's check the same. So if you click on three dot in any report, so if you notice here there is no delete options, means you cannot delete the report from workspace with viewer access role. And also if you notice here in top there is no new item button. If I show you in the admin account, so here you can see new item option, update app option, manage access, and if you click on three dot, so feature option and unpublished app option is not available for the viewer workspace role. With viewer workspace access role, you can only view the report and you can create the subscription for the report. So here you can see the subscribe report option. Click here and from here you can create a subscription for the report. I hope you understand the viewer workspace rules. In this video, I did my best to cover all important points regarding the workspace rules. I will provide the document URL in the video description. You can refer to that for a better understanding. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.